100 episodes. I never thought we'd make it this far. But again, some things never change, and I'm sat at the desk on my own, just like how it all started. Hello and welcome to the Daily Weekly Show. Now today we're celebrating 100 episodes of this rather brilliant show, if I do say so myself. And once again, just like that very first episode, I'm thanking you for all the support that you've given us over these last 2 years. Yeah, it really does mean a lot to us. So yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, and especially you. Thank you. And that version of that video isn't the only one that exists. Believe it or not, it took me more than one try to say thank you. Thank you to you, thank you to you, thank you as well, thank you, and of course, thank you to you. So maybe I'll release that one day, or I'll put it on our extras channel, which you should subscribe to as well. But of course, I didn't always do this show by myself. And whilst it was more of a podcast spin-off in its origins, things really started when Jake and I sat at the desk together and did our very first taste test. And of course, what better way to celebrate our first in-person video together as part of the Daily Weekly and have a good old wine tasting. Oh, I feel a bit nervous.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is different. It's you here.
Yeah. Hello and welcome to the Daily Weekly Wine Tasting. Yeah, we're tasting wine.
Yeah, as you can see, we have a wonderful selection here, from reds to whites.
Yeah, that's meant to be the spectrum of wine. Yeah, this is our first video together. We haven't seen each other since like February.
I know, I can't believe how long it's been.
Yeah.
And it makes a nice change, because I'm usually sat here by myself, so welcome to the desk.
Yes, very nice desk. And
of course, as we all know, that wine tasting was a pivotal point. It marked the start of us doing videos together in person. It marked the start of the show kind of really evolving as its own thing instead of just a podcast's little add-on. And it made the start of many more taste tests.
I mean, it's not Cadbury's, but it's chocolate. Very smooth.
Yeah.
I would have another one, not gonna lie to you.
When you're ready, Brad, take your time, enjoy your lunch.
This is a really evil drink. Because if you gave me that, I think that's just a rum and coke.
Mine's got a black bit.
They also do these Tango Chews in green, like lime.
In green flavour.
It smells like undiluted Ribena. If this isn't cherry, I'm gonna
It
be
does
like.
taste a bit like Ribena, doesn't it? Actually? Yeah. I don't know about this.
This is either Pepsi Max Lime or Coca-Cola Lime. Lime.
They didn't give me any napkins. Right, I definitely can't say.
So, do you want me to bring it? Right, hold your hands out. Right, there's one.
One.
And there's the other.
Not bad.
I cannot remember which one's which.
You know what? It's not too bad.
This is the Pepsi Max Cherry.
You would be wrong.
Oh no, I'm so nervous.
So here we are, Coke Cherry and Coke Vanilla mixed. Let's see if it tastes like Coke Cherry Vanilla.
It tastes exactly like the stuff in the can.
Ew. Ew.
Wow, who would have thought Cherry Coke plus Cherry Vanilla equals
Cherry Vanilla? But if you're a long-time viewer of the Daily Weekly Show, then you'll know that the taste tests aren't the only times that we've eaten things. I'm going to look right down the camera at this one. And this is rather I look at you.
I mean, I'd probably look at the camera. I'd rather them be uncomfortable.
You can't hit. There you go.
Lovely. I didn't expect you to take out like half of the onion. Jeez, I thought you were just going to take one bite.
It's actually alright.
Cheers, I guess. Okay.
And just like that, Amazon review or Too Good To Be True, which I think is a brilliant name by the way, marked the start of many more games we played on this show. So we weren't just doing taste tests, we were doing games as well. And I did like some of the games we played. Okay, well, let's see how you get on
We'll see.
in today's
What
game.
if I don't know the movie?
I'll be honest, I don't know some of these movies.
Great.
So,
Brilliant.
but I know the answers. That's good enough for me. Serial killer. A man eats a cursed cereal and develops a taste for blood. The Pacifier, starring Vin Diesel, was released as a super tough kangaroo. In this picture, the Florida man is seen wearing a transparent bag on his head whilst in a GameStop store. What did he do next? A. Attempt to rob the place.
Sorry.
Yeah,
What?
this is the type of thing you've let yourself in for today.
Please repeat.
B. Request help to stop him suffocating.
When you repeat the quote, please.
Some people just can't give up, like us. Seeing as it's the summer and, you know, it's a bit difficult to travel around lately, I thought, why travel outside when you can travel inside with pictures of destinations on the
You've
screen?
made me a PowerPoint.
I feel like it's too hopeful for Carol. Especially later seasons.
Or C. Ask the guy behind the counter if he knows where the next Tesco cosplay event will be.
This is something I would expect a 10-year-old to just tell me off the top of the head.
Okay.
What is a reflexive pronoun?
Who is this banana supposed to be?
What?
Yeah, that's a this one's just so bad, but once you see who it is, you'll understand why I included it. I'll be honest, I don't know.
Think about what a pronoun is. What's a pronoun?
We're doing a game that we invented in about 5 minutes called Movie Masterpieces, where Bradley and Tash will be going head to head in trying to... I don't know what to do here.
So I'm going to say Smith and Jones.
Correct.
Yes.
Each of them will be selecting a random movie, and both of them will be drawing something from that said movie, or just trying to make me guess what it is.
From testing our knowledge on our favourite TV shows and movies, to finding out some of the weirdest movies on Amazon Prime, to guessing how much movie props sold for. Okay, I guess there's a lot of movie stuff there. So at least that ties back to our original podcast. But of course, they weren't all movie related. We did other games such as Guess the Quote, or Who Said What, or even just good old fashioned lying to each other, because what says entertainment like lying to your best friend? As a child, I got stuck in the toilets at a major supermarket and the fire brigade had to be called.
So how did you get stuck in the toilets?
The doors wouldn't open. No. It's just like locked.
I once got a whole hostel in London for 3 days for free. Say a whole hostel. I didn't get the whole hostel for myself, but I had a hostel.
It's been an absolute blast every single time. But then again, it hasn't always been smooth sailing.
Oh, I'm sure it'll be okay.
What if it doesn't work?
Well, then... I mean, it works. We tested it, it works.
Yeah.
It just might not sound great.
Oh yeah.
And then we'll have to rebuy all this Coke and Pepsi.
Do a voiceover that syncs up perfectly.
Little did we know that everything was about to go wrong. You see, we'd planned to record a lot of videos on this day. We were excited and ready to go. But things didn't turn out as we thought they would. We didn't expect it to go perfectly. Recordings rarely do, but we didn't expect it to go just this wrong. From batteries dying to our audio just not being recorded at all. All of that on top of poor planning is why you're listening to me, rather than watching what could have been a great video. Howdy folks, how are you all doing? Been a while since you've seen me, and it's probably going to be a while before you see me again.
Jake left, Rachel joined, lockdowns were happening, I went through a blonde hair crisis. I honestly didn't know if things were going to continue. But we carried on as best we could, adapted to remote recordings, and continued to create more episodes of your favourite show, I'm going to read out the headline, the date and a little bit of the article, and all you've got to do is just tell me if it's real or fake. As simple as that.
Okay.
Do you think you can do it?
I absolutely can. I'm so good at this.
My kids were fed up with blood-stained banana sandwiches, fruit salad with fingernails, smoothies with knuckle skin. Now I just whip my banana out and wham. I will be testing your knowledge on some of your specialist subjects, and if you get 5 correct out of 8, then we'll know for sure that you are a real movie and TV fan and not just part of a wannabe clan. I thought I'd test your knowledge, Ridley, to see if you can, figure out what is the price of these most expensive movie props ever sold, and that's the very creative name of this game that I've just come up with. But then I thought I'd try something a little bit different and interviewed my friend and fellow content creator, Natasha. Now this week it's a bit different. We're not talking about movies, we're not talking about TV shows, but we're still on topic because I feel cringy saying this about myself, but I'm a content creator and so is Tash.
Wow.
As I'm looking over to you now. So, welcome, first of all. It's great to finally have you on because we've been talking about some sort of collab forever now.
We talked about it for a while when Jake was on. So not everyone's going to like what you do, so you might as well do what you love. If you don't like me, you're wasting your time. Just don't watch. Just click away.
And from then, An Interview With miniseries was born.
Today I'm taking the lead, as if I don't already. We thought it would be quite a good idea to interview Mr. Bradley Simmons.
That's me. This is the 3rd instalment of our An Interview With miniseries. This time I'm interviewing Rachel, and this is also the first interview in person. Today I'm doing another interview, this time with good friend Ridley, who also runs his own Film as Ridley Instagram account where he reviews movies and things like that. Welcome.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Okay, it's
Back
good.
again.
Back again, yes, this time in person, so that's good. Today we're doing another one of our content creator interviews, of course. I'm with Amelia today. Thank you so much for joining us.
That's okay, thank you for having me.
And of course, I interviewed Jake when he rejoins the Daily Weekly team. And we're here for another interview as part of our little mini-series with content creators. And of course, I couldn't do this without getting the man himself, Jake. Welcome back in your first video appearance in a long time.
I was about to say ever.
Ever.
Yeah.
In a long time, and yeah, so thank you for agreeing to take part in this.
No worries, happy to be here.
And you know what? I hope to one day do a follow-up with everybody who took part in that last series, because, well, it's been a year on since those interviews. A lot could have changed. Maybe they've created more content, maybe they've stopped altogether. But that would be pretty interesting. So hopefully I get to do that one day. By this point our episode count was increasing, we had multiple seasons under our belt, the cast was growing, and we had just passed a rather special subscriber milestone. Right, I'll read the letter first and then I'll show the award. You've just done something very many YouTube creators accomplished. You had 200 people subscribe to your YouTube channel. Although if you knock off multiple accounts, family and close friends, that number might actually be closer to 150. Congrats nonetheless. I guess. We all know that numbers on YouTube can get really big. It's a vanity and popularity thing after all. But we hope that you don't lose sight of the reality behind that next 4-digit milestone. You know, the first milestone that actually counts. After that we had a really successful summer, and for a show that has absolutely no budget at all, we even filmed our first video on location. Yes, that's right, we ventured beyond the desk, but maybe you'll see that one day.
Excited, are you, bro?
I'm very excited. Yeah, that looks pretty good, right? Maybe you'll see it one day. On a lovely summer's afternoon when you've got nothing better to do, you can tune in to the Daily Weekly Olympics. coming soon. But if summer isn't everyone's favourite time of year, then it's got to be Christmas, right?
Welcome back to the Daily Weekly and a very happy Christmas to you. Welcome to the first ever edition of Drinker or Stinker. This is a trivia quiz game where if you answer a question correctly, I have to take a shot. If you answer incorrectly, you have to take a shot.
Rachel, when I say Christmas, what's one thing you think of?
Food.
We hope you all have a lovely Christmas and a very happy New Year. Thank you for all the support this year.
Mm-hmm.
You've been amazing.
You really have been. So it's
And
people like you that make us do things like this.
so yeah, be sure to subscribe to the Daily Weekly, like this video, and we'll see you next time. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Ooh.
And that's a wrap.
That's a wrap. I gave my mum a frying pan for Christmas so she could cook us breakfast with it. And if one thing's for sure, I definitely want to make more Christmas content this year. I had so many ideas last year, we didn't get round to all of it. But man, if things go to plan, which they don't really, in fact, it's rare things go to plan on the show, but if they do this year, then there'll be some exciting things coming out this Christmas. So, you'll be in for a treat. 2020 was the show's beginning. 2021 was probably the show's prime. And 2022, there's no arguing, it's been the show's struggle. You know, I've made more solo episodes this year than I have in the previous years combined. And don't get me wrong, I enjoy making content by myself, but it's just not quite the same. And you've probably noticed that in the quality of some of my recent solo videos. But some of my other good ones, like testing weird ways to open a bottle, that one was really good. Although I did cut my hands. Let's get it for the camera. Come on, do the money shot. Come on, do it. Get it. Get it. Oh! I did it. Oh, look at that. It bent my fork. Well, that's going to be an interesting way to eat dinner. And you know what? I even made a cameo appearance on an episode of Good Mythical Morning, which if you know me, and if you probably figured out from the show, Good Mythical Morning, it's a huge inspiration to me. I mean, I don't want to copy what they're doing because they're doing it great, but I would love for this to essentially be, you know, maybe like the British version without the budget or something like that. I think I put that on our tagline once. But when I made that a little video and a clip of it got chosen and used in an episode of GMM, I just couldn't believe it. I didn't know it was going to be included. It wasn't until I watched the episode and I saw it. Oh, wow. I should have done a reaction to that, but here's a little clip if you don't know. Good Mythical Morning. Happy 2000 episodes. I'm Bradley from Portsmouth in the UK, and I've been watching GMM for 7-8 years now. And apart from being truly entertaining, it even inspired me to start my own YouTube channel with my best friend. And hey Rhett, I'm even growing out the beard. It even inspired me to start my own YouTube channel with my best friend. And I guess that goes to show that some of my solo work can be pretty good. Tonight, on the Daily Weekly Show, I read a word, wow, take off some sunglasses, and say an interesting fact. Barack Obama has won more Grammy Awards than Katy Perry. And now I'm a tinfoil unicorn. The things we do for views. Come on. Just please. There we go, let's go for a big launch this time. Boosh. I made this tinfoil cowboy hat. Oh. And I'm sure I'm going to make plenty more of those in the future. After all, I've got to make a sequel to one of our channel's most successful videos, right? I wonder what hat I can make this time. But honestly, one of the most enjoyable solo videos of mine that I've made, aside from the tinfoil hats or the testing weird ways to make a bottle. Make a bottle? I'm not making bottles, am I? There you go, coming soon, I make bottles. No, I mean testing weird ways to open a bottle. That was a really good episode. But one of them that just definitely got a lot of attention from my friends at work. When I had Tom Holland on the show. But you know who I'm talking about. It's Tom Holland. I'm so glad that you were able to join me on today's show. Thank you for just coming on, and it's really nice to meet you, Tom.
Nice to meet you too.
You know, I have to say, Tom, you're looking very smart today. Thank you for, like, you know, I mean, making an effort, because this is the first time in a long time that I've, you know, look at me with a tie, you know, dressing up all smart and everything. That was just amazing. I wonder which celebrity's next. And as we reach the end of this 100th episode celebration, I just want to go off script just to say thank you. I know I've already said that, but I mean it. I would not be sitting here like an idiot wearing a tinfoil cowboy hat, surrounded by a bunch of worthless stuff, according to somebody else. Obviously, I value all of this. And these are just some of the bits that I picked out to just kind of remind you and of the previous episodes and everything we've done over the last 100 episodes, over the last 2 years. I don't know, let me know in the comments, do you recognise where some of these things are from? So I'd like to know how long, let me know how long have you been watching us actually. Yeah, that's a good thing to know. How long have you been a fan of the Daily Weekly Show? It's been a real blast, you know, I've absolutely loved every moment of it. Again, I know things don't go to plan for the Daily Weekly, but there are plans. Hopefully I am filming, at the time that this video is being filmed, I will be filming more content, not just me at the desk, with Jake and with some other special guests as well. So I'm looking forward to it. It's just going to be good. I really enjoy doing this, and I hope that I can continue to do it for many more years to come. Hopefully things will get better over the years, you know, we'll get better equipment, a bigger budget, a dedicated location space that isn't half of my bedroom, but yeah, thank you. Here's to more taste tests, more games, more challenges, and just more good times.
What could go wrong?
What could go wrong, you know?
You know, dip your toes in everything.
Yeah, you do. You have to try a bunch of things and see what you enjoy.
Diversification
Exactly.
is the key to happiness.
Roll credits. Do-do-do-do-do. Ba-da-ba. Ba-dam.
Have a party tonight.
So
Grab that wine glass and have a good time. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Oh my god, let's eat some candy.
That's really good.
Do you think?
You're so good at accents. I'm not really.
Oh god. Do you want me to get it?
Oh god.
Come on, last one, we got this.
Oh boy.
Do you want me to get it for you?
I need to do this.
You said no, you need to do this.
I've never been blindfolded before, especially with the camera on. No.
I've never been blindfolded with a camera on. So,
This does feel really weird.
a camera.
Why is Bradley f***ing himself? My parents were always too paranoid. They were always scared that someone's going to drug my sherbets. Wait, I can't reach my mouth to drink. Feels like that Spider-Man kiss now, like when they roll
How's
it
that?
up.
Come here, Bradley.
Me and Natasha have just swapped heads.
Yeah, we're just really. Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
There's only a little bit left, so I thought I might as well. Oh, that's pretty close.
There's so much to drink. I don't want to look at it anymore. I'm so done with it.
I don't even know what's going on.
I can barely hold the glass.
That's fine. Pour the rest of it.
When I was in school, I was so hungry. I found a Whisper on the floor and I ate it.
Why are you shaking? What?
That's a heavy glass. Whoa.
Whoa.
Feel that.
Well,
Yeah, I'm not eating anything blindfolded. I've done drinking. I'm sure I can eat something.
Onto the daily jerky.
The daily jerky.
Right,
This doesn't feel like a video. This feels like a disaster.
Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen and Blitzen.
What kind of noise was that? Oh, the pig's in here. As I said at Christmas, grab your wine glass and have a good time.
Betty Crocker over here.
I could be Daredevil, you know. Oh.
yeah. Whoever doesn't is just terrible at life.
This is part of what I call the daily weekly summer.
This is part of what I call let's try and kill Rachel off.
We're going to do what we always do in drinking videos. We're just going to drink, get drunk, and have a giggle.
Yeah. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. We've had this for nearly 2 years. I wonder how it tastes.